Hi, my name is Crystal Schmaltz, and I am a chaplain and a CPE educator here at St. Joe's Health System and with Trinity Health. And it's a real privilege to be here with you today to share a little bit about the All God's Children initiative and the creation of this Take 5 with Abby and Crystal YouTube channel. So excited to be with you on this journey. And I want to take a few moments to share a little bit about my personal history and how it might relate to you a little bit in your profession. I haven't always been a chaplain. In fact, I've had many different careers and different jobs throughout my life that really helped prepare me to be a chaplain. My very first job was at McDonald's. I worked in the food industry, learned a lot about working long hours and working for a lower paycheck. Although I came from a family who struggled with poverty, so any paycheck was better than none. While I was in college, I worked as a receptionist, and I also worked in McDonald's, and I worked for my local church. And upon graduation, I became a substitute teacher. And it was really there that I decided I wanted to go into the clergy. And so with $200 in my bank account and a rusted gas tank on my car, I drove down to St. Louis, Missouri, and I started my journey in learning more about spiritual care and helping people with their holistic health. Um, it was while I was in seminary that I worked as a housekeeper for Yellowstone National Park, and I also worked at Barnes and Noble, and so I really worked with people, as many of you work with people. After I came back from Yellowstone National Park, I wondered if maybe I might try working in a hospital, and so I decided to pursue being a chaplain. I did a chaplain residency, I was a staff chaplain, and now I've been in the field of healthcare for about a decade. It's been an interesting journey. I have experienced a lot of things working in healthcare. Some of those things have not been so pleasant, such as experiencing compassion fatigue, experiencing burnout, experiencing some of the hard parts of being an essential healthcare worker. And so throughout the years, I have learned some different strategies and some different tips and reached out to the resources that have been available to me to really help me get through this line of work. And so I'm excited to be here with you. I'm excited about what you do here in this hospital. And I just want you to know how much I value you and value the work that you do as an essential healthcare worker and the important work that you're doing and how it impacts our patients and our families and our colleagues. And that's what this series is all about. So for a couple minutes more, I want to introduce you to my co-host, Abigail McCleary. Take it away.
Thanks, Crystal, and thanks for sharing your background with us. Like you, I've had many jobs over the years, but recently, for the biggest chunk of my recent experience, has been here at St. Joe's in Ann Arbor. I've worked at the hospital here for about 15 years now and started my role seeing patients as a dietitian. And always was interested in prevention and kind of whole health. And so I also pursued my master's in public health, and then more recently, some training in lifestyle medicine. So really looking at the whole person and how to support our journey to whole health. So I was excited when this role of colleague, lifestyle medicine and wellness coordinator came about, because I feel that it's really important to focus on our own people, our big team here at the hospital, and make sure that colleagues have the resources that they need to really pursue their own personal journey to whole health. And I've noticed over the years of working at the hospital that we're all really good at taking care of others. So we put the patients first and we want to support our colleague team, but sometimes we're not the best at taking care of ourselves. So really putting our own oxygen mask on first, being our own first patient. And so a lot of the learning that I've done over the years, we pass that on to others in our professional roles, but sometimes we don't, apply it to ourselves. And I've, really take delight in reading through the research and exploring the evidence around these best practices to help support our whole health. And Crystal and my background, I think, complements each other really well, because we're kind of able to help that information be succinct and more digestible. So that's the goal of these videos, is to really give you some concrete information and some actionable steps that are really tailored to you, relevant to you, to help you pursue your own goals on your journey to whole health. So we're excited to be a part of this video series, and we look forward to working with you over the next several weeks and really providing you some of those tips along the way. So we hope you'll take 5 with us and join us for the rest of the series.
See you later.
Bye.